Welcome to the Secret Project. This is week 5 of the Secret Project. Why is it called the Secret Project? Is because when I first started this, 37 days ago, I thought it would be a fun name for the project, and here we are now. So there is that. So this video is going to be for day 30 to day 37. So while we did not hit the negatives, we did have multiple 0 days. Now for those days, for the most part, it is either I was doing world building or plotting. I'm going to remind of the rule that I have for the world count, which is if I do not write it in the Word doc, even though I wrote words for that day, for the story, for the plot, all that kind of stuff, it does not count. It has to be in the main Word count. It has to be in the main Word document. So that's how sometimes we get a very low number, even though I did write for that day. I have that as a rule mostly because I don't want to do old-fashioned word counts. Um, I did them when I was in high school and university. I don't want to do them now. So whatever the document says is the word count is the word count. So let's get into it. Day 30, I did not write anything that day. The last video, the day that came out, was day 30. The reason why that came out so late in the day is the same reason I didn't write anything, and that is because there was literally so many problems that occurred that day. One of which was my my internet did go out, and I was over here late. Okay, so there were literally so many problems. I wrote down quite literally so many problems. um, I usually, if something happens or something is noteworthy for my writing experience for that day, I usually write a little note about it, especially if like something occurs and I write little words, then it's like, oof, okay. Also, if you want more daily updates, I do post on Insta and TikTok. However, Insta I did forget to post yesterday, so I did post it um, really early in the morning today. But TikTok I do post every day on now for it. It should be Insta as well, but sometimes I do forget to do it until later in the day. But that is more of a daily update. Okay, let's move on to day 41. I wrote 2,217 words, making my total now 28,022 words. So I did not write the day prior to that. I did make up for it with the 2K words. Day 32, I wrote 1,062 words. So that reaches for me to 29,084 words. Now, if you've seen the Insta or TikTok, you will know about the 29K rough patch that occurred, which is worse than 29K for a while. Let's just say that. Okay, so day 33. Um, I have a total that day of 29,090 words. Now, if you're trying to do the math, you're like, that's not a lot. You're right, I wrote 6 words because I was trying to write literally 6 words, right? And then I realized I need to do more plotting and world building. Specifically, I'm gonna, as you're gonna see, take a lot of time to figure out the institutions that they're at, the rules of it, because I realized at this point our main character or FMC should know the rules, and it might get bad for someone not to know the rules at this point. And I'm like, I don't even know the rules, so I wrote 6 words, realized that, and then paused the writing to figure out the rules and stuff like that. And will build so much. Okay, day 34, I wrote 458 words, making the total 29,548. Um, it's more of world building that is not in the document, but obviously I did write some that day. Not the 77 that we need per day to get the wall count where it needs to be, but that's okay because I now know the rules a lot more than I did before I started writing. And let's just say there can be very harsh punishments for these characters if they do not know the rules. So I need to make sure that they know them and are following them, and if there's any rule infraction, oh my gosh, I'm like a Hallmark doll. Then I, know the rules. Gosh. But like if you were either on one of my lives or watching the videos, you would know that somebody broke one of the rules and there was invited speaking because of it. So yes, we need to know the rules. So I need to know them. So that way we can move on. Day 35, we're still in the 29K rough patch. I did not write anything that day. I had a headache, but I used a lot of post-its. Like, is this a full one? No, okay. So, I can't remember I used so many different colors of post-its, I don't know which ones I was using, but I can tell you I used so many posters. I used them for plot and for roles, and also who is in the scene, the connections, all that kind of stuff. So I am happy that with the headache that I had, I did do something, even if it was something small, because eventually it is going to help me, right? Okay, let's move on to day 46. Day 46, I wrote a total of 711 words, making a total of 30,254. Woo! That means we're out of the 29K area. And now we're in the 30K, and obviously if we're looking at this and the goal there, I did not reach the 30K goal when I wanted it to be reached. But that is okay. Everything is fine. Okay, day 37, the last day for this video, because today I am posting this. It is day 38, and I usually do not write before and like obviously during when I do these videos. So after this video, that is when I will probably resume. That's when I will resume writing, but I do not do that in between the last day and when I film this. So keep that in mind. So okay, day 37. I wrote 1,047 words, bringing my total up to 31,301 words. Now, for me to get caught up to day 38, I will need to write a total of at least 2,025 words. Again, today, I'm not worried about that. Obviously, sometimes I do write 2K, and I sometimes write more than that. So, will I do it, will I not do it? I don't know. Check out the TikTok and stuff like that. So, or come back next week. Again, I'm not worried. I do find it very beautiful that day 37 has so many like threes and ones. I like repeating them words. I love seeing them. And then for how many days, how many words I need to write today, it literally being the year that we are in and the year that the project is taking place in. Like I find that so beautiful. So beautiful. So that is the week 5. This update video. I hope that you've had a wonderful day. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And goodbye.